It's like God is stepping down, and he pulls back a little bit, and he steps in. Okay, give him a little more. But when he finally steps in, and he stays in, woo, hallelujah. Oh my gosh. This city, that's when this city is going to be flipped.
Yes.
Be totally different. God bless you, brother. Thank you. It's going to be amazing.
Amen.
He's already given us taste. He's drawing us in. He's showing us. And when we get filled like this, we take that joy and that wonderful feeling and we take it to people out there and they see the difference. I know it's got to be happening to you. So when I walk down the street, people go, and I wasn't getting that at one time in my life. And I noticed it's like they see something different. They see life. They see a light. They see God's glow in you. They see a whole different person. We're no longer walking around staring at our shoe tops. And I spent years doing that. Now I spend it looking at his shoe tops. Woo, praise God. For the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to those of us who are being saved, it's the power of God. The power of God. I was talking about this the other day with a man. I was walking down the street. This is just yesterday, and I thought he was going to be here today. He's not. There's a few people this week that I thought were going to be here, but the seed's planted, so they'll show up someday. I was walking down the street. He's got dreadlocks down to here. Tall, skinny guy. I'm walking by him, and he's holding his face. I was telling Sister Lisi about it before. He's holding his face. And I just walked by him, and I said, God bless you, brother. And he's like, and I stopped, and I said, hey, you got a toothache? He goes, oh, man, you have no idea. I said, can I pray for you? He goes, oh, okay. So I laid my hand on his face and just started to pray, and all of a sudden his body went like this. He started jerking, and he started to giggle, and he said, wow, my whole face is hot. He goes, the pain's gone. And then I started to giggle, and we both started laughing. He was walking like this after that, drunk in the Spirit, just guy walking down the street, passed him by, prayed for him, and woo, Holy Spirit jumped on him. Healed his face, healed his infection. He uses us to lead others to Him. Doesn't matter. We get caught up sometimes in how people look. God doesn't get caught up in that. He gets caught up in how their hearts look. First and foremost, He loves everybody. Amen. But when we're falling short, He can't look upon us because of the sin, because God is holy. Amen. So what does He do? He gives us the greatest thing ever. He gives us His only begotten Son and has Him crucified. So His blood is shed, being the sacrifice for our sins, that we can look upon Him. We have something tangible to look at. We have faith in Him. And through our faith in Him, we're saved. So then God, when He looks at us, He sees us through the righteousness of Jesus, and we're righteous. Which means now that He's already loved us, but now He can look upon us. Now He can have communion with us. We're now priests and kings. And we're priests not because we're being exalted, and we're priests because the priest was the only one that could have communion with God before. You had to go to the priest would go to God. And the priest would go to the high priest, and he would go to God. Now, we come to Jesus, and we have access to the Father. And then He pours His Spirit out on us. And we're in the place we are right now, feeling God's presence, sitting in His glory, waiting to go to the next glory. I should say waiting, because we continue to live in the midst of that. But we take that glory and we share it with everybody else. Go out into this world and share. Oh man, and Joel, I want to just jump back to Joel, because this is the promise God is. He made a promise to us way back here in Joel 2:28. I had it marked, now I can't. There we go. Oh, praise God. 2:28. It says. Actually, I'm going to bet, 2:28. It said, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my Spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions, and also upon the servants and upon my handmaids in those days I will pour out my Spirit. I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth. blood and fire and pillars of smoke. Oh, woo, hallelujah. The very last scripture in Joel 2, it's 32, and it says, and it shall come to pass that whoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be what? What? Shall be what?
Saved.
Amen. Shall be delivered, for in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord has said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call. Ooh, and it's really important to listen to the word remnant. Jesus tells us something way back in Matthew. Actually, way ahead of Matthew. We're in Joel. Way ahead of Matthew. That the road that leads to destruction is broad and wide, and many go in by it. But the road that leads to eternal life is narrow, and few find it. Let's be amongst the people that find it. And how do we find it? He gives us reason. He gives us a way. He gives us instruction. He tells us in Matthew 5, real simply, how we find it. Real fun. Well, it says, okay, you are the light of the world, and a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it gives light to all that are in the house. Let your light shine before men, and they may see your good works, and glorify your Father in heaven. Amen. Think not that I have come to destroy the law of the prophets. I have not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Amen. For verily I say to you, until heaven and earth pass away, not one jot nor tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. And he fulfilled it. Whosoever shall break one of the least of these commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. There's a couple real important things in that, though, he says. He says, when he talks about this in 19, he says it shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. So he says the person who breaks the commandments and tells others and teaches others to do so, doesn't say he won't be, because your salvation is in the faith in Christ. Amen. But it says you'll be considered least. So do you want to be a janitor? Or do you But he says, whosoever teaches them and keeps them shall be called great. And the commandments are simple. Amen. They're not grievous. Love God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. That takes care of 1 through 4. Love your neighbor as yourself. 6 through 10, or 5 through 10. It's all right there in love. For love, no matter what gift you have, any gifts of the Spirit that you have, you can have all of them. But without love, you're nothing. You're a sounding brass or a clanging cymbal. Love. He said love, love, love. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Hallelujah. So we should so love our neighbor that we give to them the blessings that were given to us. Amen. We give them the good news. We give them the message of Jesus Christ and Him crucified. We give them the righteousness of God, which is in the Son, Christ Jesus, which in turn is used through us. He uses us as His hands, His fingers, and His toes, His mouthpieces. Open your mouth and He'll fill it.